Hey, welcome back, everybody. First of all, I'd like to say to all those of you that subscribe, thank you very much. I think I know at least 95% of you, so I appreciate it. Today, we're going to have a two-part video. I'm going to start digging in, cataloging my graded collection. We're going to start off with Derek Jeter. He's my main PC dude. So I have a crap ton of cards of his, and not enough of them are graded, so I tried to put in a couple of his every time I send something out. A little bit about my collection. It is a Frankenstein. I'll collect the four main grading companies. For the most part, I love SGC. I'll never send anything to PSA, but I'll buy them. Beckett, I've got Beckett. I'll buy Beckett, but they're kind of almost dead in the water. And SGC, so I don't mind SGC. I just don't think they get enough love in the hobby. Start off with, we have a 1998 Epic Game. This is the Orange Common. I tried to look for pop counts and did not see where SGC has one. So I'll keep digging. This is a 2000 Fleer Focus Pocus, numbered to 10. And pretty cool little card. And this one is the 2000 Skybox Speed Merchants, numbered to 10. And as you can see, they're one of the few companies that do this one's a 10, but this one's a pristine 10. So I haven't seen too many of them. If I do see them, I usually try to pick them up. All right, now we'll move into some SGC. Here we have a 2000 Bowman's Best. This is the preview. And there's the pop count. We got 0 10s, 3 9.5s. So a lot of these, I was surprised either when I sent them in or I bought them, had a really low, but for the most part, pop count. Here's a 96 Sports Flicks, 9.5. I hope to one day get, I know there's a artist proof one of these. I've seen a 10 PSA, but they wanted way too much. So you got 3 10s and 4 9.5s. So I remember back in the day, that was one of my favorite cards. This here is an awesome card. It's a 1999 Bowman's Best Jeter Soriano Mirror Image Atomic Refractor. You can see how the gold lettering. Then you got the reverse on the back. So there's 0 10s of this. Now, I don't know about PSA. I'm sure PSA, as long as they've been in business, maybe BGS, but I just went by the SGC. So this wasn't an hour video. '97 Topps Chrome Diamond Duos. There is a refractor version of this that I like to get, but I like the base too, so I saw this at a pretty good price. So there's 110 and 2 of these 9.5s. And I love some Skybox metal. This Metal Universe. 2000 Skybox Metal, 9.5. Pretty much 5 of everything down to 9s. I think I showed this one earlier, another video, but I did just wanted to throw it in here. So when I put all this stuff away, 97 Bowman's Best Cuts Refractor. And you see the little die cut pop outs there. 010s and 195. So that's a really nice card. This is 96 Topps Finest bronze. Still has the protective coating on it. I myself, if this was raw, that coating would have been come off because I feel it wasn't made to be eternal. So there's been 9.7s, 11.95s, and 9.40s. SGC doesn't do like a special asterisk or anything with the differentiate between ones that have the coating and ones that don't. So this is 2000 Pacific, past present, 9.5. Pacific, they were one of my favorite companies. So they came out with a lot of special effects for cards through the years, and they went bye-bye. So 010s, 9.5, 19. This is just one of my favorite base set cards. I will do a lot of base sets if it's something I like. 2000 Upper Deck Ovation, 9.5. So this one's where the stitching is. It's embossed. So there was a good couple years that they were a real nice set. This is one of my favorite sets that they did. 21 or 01 Fleer Legacy Jeter collection. So I have the whole set. I don't have any. There's autograph versions of, I think most of them, or at least just about. So, but yeah, this was definitely one of my favorite sets. So we got 010s and 195 and 19. This was a pack pull from a box that I opened last year that I bought. This was back when Gold Label was making some really nice cards, and this was definitely one I wanted. So that's the bullion insert. No 10s, one and one of the 9.5 and a 9. And we got the Skybox Metal Universe Magnetic Field. Yeah, that was an awesome set when they came out. So there's been 110, 195, and a handful of 9s. This is the 97 Fleer SI Cybervision Extra Edition. So it's there's a little extra edition stamp, and I believe it's numbered out of 500. So no 10s, 195. I think this is the only graded version there has been. '97 Topps Finest bronze with the peel protector on it. And there's a handful of different versions, refractors, everything. There has been 3 pristine 10s. Graded 7.10s and 7 9.5s. '97 Pinnacle Denny's. Everybody that collected back in the day remembers these. There's a pristine out there, regular 10 and 3 of the 9.5s. This is the Donruss Limited counterparts. So there is I think it's called Limited. That's not limited edition. I forget what it's called, but it's basically the refractor version of this card. that I hope to pick up. There's 110 095s. I believe I have the Frank Thomas ungraded of the limited exposure. That's what it was called. This is the Upper Deck Collector's Choice, and this card here I'll probably send back. This is the white letter version. As you can see, that D right there, his name over here to the side. The more common version's almost like an ash gray color. So I'd like to get this one at least labeled right. So we got 3 that were 10s and 6 of the 95s. And here is a correct label version. And as you can see, there is no difference. No difference, so it'll change the pop count, but this one's a 10. There's 3 10s, 6 9.5, so eventually all that'll change. Here's a 93 rookie card score. God, he looks like he's 15 years old there. So there was 2 pristines and 114 of the 10s. So, but this is a pretty popular card. This is 95 Upper Deck Collector's Choice Special Edition. You can tell by the blue stamp up there. The regular one doesn't. There's signature versions, gold and silver. So in the 10s, there's 1 and 25 9.5s. This is more modern day. It's a throwback to the early Stadium Club. But I saw it and I just like, yeah, that's too nice of a card to pass up. You got some eagle there. That's just an awesome looking trophy hunters. So there's 8 10s, 2 9.5s. This is one of my family heirlooms that it'll be passed on. That's the only time I've ever yelled in the middle of Walmart. I was watching the break when it happened. As you can tell, it's 2 of 25. This is the only 10. There's one other that was graded at a 9.5, but it's the dual autograph, him and Rivera. And yeah, I was just watching the break, waiting for somebody to get out of the bathroom, and yeah, I'm sure people heard me from about 10 rows over. But yeah, that's just it's a beautiful card. This one broke my heart when I sent it in to get graded. I bought it raw offline, and it looked good. And I know these are extremely hard to kind of get, but as far as your naked eye, it looks fine. But I guess it's about the coating that they put on it. It looks like you can see where, especially on the back here, where it's like drawn back through the years. I mean, as far as corners and edges go, and it still displays beautiful. All that you see there, that's not on the card. That's just either where the card's touching the plastic. But this is a class 3, and as you can see, there's only been a handful of these that have been graded. And that 8.5, I'd love to compare the two to see exactly where mine faltered. This was a pack pull. 94 Upper Deck, Derek Jeter Top Prospects, the Electric Diamond. I think I showed this card earlier, but and these older packs, sometimes they get the cards will stick together a little bit. So all those little specks you see in there, I think I put it under like 30 magnification. It's almost like where almost like a grit look where it had kind of hit. But for what it was, I was like, I'll try it out and see. And I mean, an 8, that's just an average uh, grade. 21 10s and 395s, 34 9s, and 38.5. So if I ever run across a 10 of this bad boy, I'll probably be forking over some dough for it. I pulled a buttload of electric diamond parallels out of I want to say I ordered 2 boxes because that set there they did like divisions, like Eastern Division, Central Division, and stuff. And I was trying to get Ripken and King Griffey Jr. There's some SP cards in there. So this is the 2000 Upper Deck Onyx receptacle. This is another one where I looked it over and I didn't expect a 10, but I was hoping maybe for like a 9 or even a 9.5. But after they encased it, and then I kind of looked, and it's another one where, sorry about that. There was a little bit of a commotion, but yeah, it still looks good, but these are a hard grade. Yeah. This is I bought a box of this. This is the Donruss Collections, and it's basically just the regular Donruss from this year. I think it was like all their brands, and they went and just kind of gave it a refractor. Yeah, so this is they put that coating on it. It's another hard set to grade out good. I guess I'm the only one that sent one of these in. There's another version, parallel of this that they call the Prize Collection, but it'll have a different numbering. That'll be down here. It'll be called like PC, and so. But that was one of my favorite sets growing up. I still buy packs of those when I find them online. Here's another one of the 2002 Fleer Showcase Legacies. And you should see, I saw this one online when it first hit, and it's got the wording off the glove. I thought it would get a little bit better than an 8.5, but being a thick card, die cut, memorabilia card, had a lot of stuff working against it, so. And this is the 99 Fleer Brilliance. This is the blue parallel. The whole set is just nice. There's a gold version of 99, and then there's they call it a 24K version that's numbered to 24. Boxes of this stuff is astronomical, but one day I would love to bust a whole box of this. I don't think it was all that popular when it came out. It's probably the price point back then, but yeah, for all those that sat on boxes. This was a pack pull. This is the Above and Beyond parallel. So I want to say this was the last card in the last pack, and I was hoping for a 9.5, but it's another one where those old boxes, you'll get a couple cards in there that are kind of sticking together. So no 10s and 1.95 and 6 9s. This is another Pacific Prism, holographic purple at a 320. I believe I bought this raw off of eBay many years ago, and I forget how many parallels are, I want to say there's at least 4, but this was, I think, kind of like the mid-range in the numbering parallels. So it was pretty clean. There's probably, with that dark back, there's probably some chipping. So this is the only one graded. And this is one of my favorite 90s parallels. I love all the artist proofs that they used to do. Score Ricky traded. Yeah, that is. And this is one that I looked over. I don't know whether the centering or what, but unless it's got a barely touched corner or something, but being white bordered on the back, I didn't see any chipping on the sides. I was hoping for at least a 9.5, not even, maybe even a 10, but the grader may have had a crappy day or something. You never know. And this is another. This is the purple version of the Epic from '98. So I want to say they ran. There's green. Green is their rarest color, and then there's season, moment, all-star. So someday I'd like to get the whole rainbow. These are a hard grade for, that front, but then this back is, you've got, especially up top, all it takes is just a little bit of chipping. Give it a pop. Here's the Note 10s, 1.9 and 1.85. 2.85s. This is another Pinnacle parallel that everybody liked from back in the day. 98 Museum Collection Pinnacle. Most of that I notice is I'll send in cards and the fronts are just seem like they're untouched, but it's usually something on the back when you start getting into the anywhere there's black or something like that. So we got 1.95 and 2 9s. So this came out of the same box as I pulled that other Jeter. This is but this is the prize collection. You can see it's got the refractor look to it. And I want to say they're not serial number, but there's a known print run. I think these are out of like 1,400 of the prize collection. And if you look right there, they add that PC 100 to kind of separate it from the regular set. So there's, excuse me, at least 4 or 5 other cards out of that set. The Donruss Preferred out of that set is the hardest ones to get. I want to say there's only like 40 or 50 of them. This is some old school SGC. So I'm going to send this one in and have the newer look done to it. There's a die cut version of this that's numbered, I believe, out of 500. But yeah, this is still a Gem Mint 10, numbered out of 4,500. And it's the only one. And there's another old school. This is the Bowman's Best, franchise best mock. There's three levels. This is level 1 out of 3,000, and I think it drops to 500 and then maybe 250. But I may be mistaken. But it's a die cut, and there's been 2 graded for 10s. And then this is just a later insert. from Ultimate Victory, 99. Gem Mint 10. You can see the things coming loose there. But yeah, one graded at 10. So this is the Acetate 2000 Fleer Ultra Swing Kings. And I used to love a lot of Ultras inserts. They did some nice stuff. So there's 2 10s, 2 9.5s, and 3 9s. And this is another one of the gold label Prospector's Dream from 2000. Again, I guess that's just where it's making contact with the case itself. But these are awesome cards. 110, 195, and 2 9s. And this is from the Short Ran Ted Williams Card Company. That was 94, so they've got him in his minor league attire. Got 2 10s, 0 9.5s, and 23 9s. Here we got some 96 SPX. This is just the base version. I've got the gold version, but I haven't decided if it's good enough to send in to get graded, or I may just do some hunting and try to find one offline. 3 10s and 2 9.5s. Then we got the Topps Finest Milestones. I think all these are refractors without saying refractors. But, or if there is it's just the way they did the cards. But I know there's a couple, there's like hits, runs, maybe home runs. And they're all, this is the highest numbered. I think the next one down is like 1,500 and then so on. So we got 3 10s, 3 9.5s, and 2 9s. But yeah, this is just a real nice set. This is a 2000 Topps Gallery Exhibits. This is when Topps Gallery used to be really nice. They after 2000, it just kind of turned into a not so high set, because this looks like it's on like almost like a canvas. So 110 out there. This is a newer 21 Topps Stadium Club Chrome 91 throwback design. So we got 8 10s, 2 9.5s, and 1 9. This is one of my favorite cards when I was younger. 97 Fleer Rookie Sensations. I always just like the look of these, the kind of brush strokes and everything. 2 10s, 4 9.5s, and 3 9s. Oops. The next one here, let me get my paper back on. This is the 99 Topps Finest Gems Refractor. These all came with that protective coating on, and you can still find some of them. It's just with that protective coating. I mean, it's so easy for they get a scratch or anything to it, then just start knocking half points off. And damn, I cracked that case. So 110, 0 9.5s, and 2 9s. I have to get that one fixed. This is just insert. I like the feel of these cards. It's kind of got that canvas old kind of paper feel to it. Always thought it'd be real nice if like they rebought these and did the autographs. But this is from the Fleer Ultra Damage ink. So there's 5 10s, 0 9 5s, and 1 9. And this is a really modern. I just like these cards. I think they're cool. So it's the Ultraviolet All Stars from 23 Topps Chrome. And there's a buttload of them, 44 10s and 25 9.5s. And they come in a rainbow of colors. This last one here is probably one of my top 10 favorites. I was after this card for years, but I always just wanted to get like the best one I could. And this thing popped up one day on eBay and I had to buy it. This is the 97 Fleer Showcase Diamond Cut. And it's just a remarkable card. I miss having Fleer and Donruss around, but it is what it is. So 5 of these, 7 9 5s, and 9 9s. So my next video, it'll be mostly PSA and Beckett, maybe about the same amount of cards. So hopefully I'll get that done in a couple days. Till then, thank you.